All right, so
Are we recording already?
yeah, we're on. Pull your mic in more. Yeah,
Hello.
get in there, Daddy.
G'day, mate.
Yeah, so we, me and Sam are doing the podcast after a bit of a post-New Zealand wrap-up of sorts. We had a time over there, didn't we,
I'm
mate?
depressed.
Yeah, you bummed.
Yeah, send me back right now.
I'm going to do the sponsor read now, so we don't have to do it. This podcast is brought to you by not only Sam Moore and myself, but also the legends at MX Store. Congrats on the guys. I've said it a couple of times, but they've moved into a new space. Pretty massive deal. What do you think of the new space, Sammy?
It's incredible.
It is pretty sick, eh?
Yeah, it's very big. Very big, very good, very clean, very new.
I'm feeling it. I think a lot of good stuff's going to come out of there. So you can head to mxstore.com.au for basically anything that you need for your dirt bike. Sammy, what was the last thing you bought from MX Store, apart from pallet racking?
Probably an air filter because I don't like cleaning them.
That's awesome. The boys were there to hook me up with the Fox gear that I wore over the weekend because Fox Australia sent it to me, but due to the bushfires, it didn't get in. So those guys helped me out. So massive thank you to them. Also got to give a shout out to the legends at Nobby. Sam, how good are Nobbies?
Very good.
I
I like Nobby, but I like Robbie better.
Yeah, I like the Rob in Knob.
The Rob part of the knob, my favourite part.
So we decided. So me and Sammy actually stayed with Rob the whole time in New Zealand.
Captain Aluminium Foil.
Yeah. So So we were, I guess, the Supercross part of our trip was sponsored by Rob and his Airbnb. But we had an awesome time. We coined it our International Business Summit. I think that, yeah, it was sick, eh? Like just sitting there talking about global takeover, really.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you to the guys at Nobby. You can head to www.nobby.com. $20 a month just gets you a new pair of undies every single month.
Fresh.
You're on that program?
I sure am.
How good is it?
Fantastic.
It's
minimal amount of. Oh no, well you still have. I was gonna say just good to have lots of good undies.
It is good to have lots of good undies. We actually wore their. I don't know if we are even allowed to talk about it.
Probably just shouldn't.
I think I'm going to anyway. So Rob, I don't even know if that many people know that Chad Reed is on the full Nobby program. And Chad and Rob and the product team at Nobby have designed a what they're calling the long leg, the 22 Pro, the long leg Pro, which is me and Sam both wore this while we were riding on Ben Townley's tour. It was freaking amazing.
Yeah. Must have thought they needed some less fast people to test the product.
Yeah, they wanted real people, real world examples of the 22 Pros. But yeah, so they're going to be coming out pretty soon. They're awesome. So it's just it's basically if you do subscribe to Nobby, it's like the long legs, but way longer, so that you don't have to wear
long version of it.
Long legs. So yeah, you can head to nobby.com, suss it out. They've just released a bunch of new cool shit as well. Who else we got to thank? Got to thank the homies from Boost Mobile. You can head to
Just Google Boost Mobile.
boost.com.au. That's where you can go. And who else? Oh, Rival
Inc.
Wait, how good did I?
Dual sponsors of mine and Jason.
How good did I look?
Yeah, very good actually.
Yeah, the jersey looked way better than.
As much as I hate to say it. As much as I hate to say it, you did look pretty good.
Yeah, it was
kind of upsetted me, but that's okay.
It was that was the best I've ever looked and felt on a dirt bike, and actually, I don't know whether there's a correlation.
Hey, look good, feel good. Who said that?
I know, but hey, that's a thing. Eh?
Ride good,
look good, feel good, ride good.
It's a thing.
And then we have to give a shout out to BT.
Oh, Bin,
the Lord of Lords,
and Lucy,
100%. Lordess of New Zealand. But yeah, so they are obviously the reason why we got to do that amazing tour, which this podcast is basically going to be about.
Yeah, presenting sponsor.
Ben
Townley Tours.
Ben Townley. But yeah, so that's the ad reads. So appreciate the shit out of all of you guys.
Love it. All right. Where do we start? At the start.
Yeah, let's just start at Auckland itself for the Supercross. How do you think The Supercross.
I loved it.
You had fun.
I always have
Elaborate.
fun.
We've got more time.
I always have fun. I actually said to Bailey I commented on, they put up the Jason Anderson experience, and he's like, no one has more fun at Supercross than Team Fried. And I was like, yeah, you reckon? I was like, hey, there's got to be a Sam Moore tour, like a Sam Moore experience at the Supercross.
I feel like people would pay to do
that. Would
Sam
actually
Moore
be
experience.
fucking hilarious.
Dude.
So what do you do? Well, I don't really know. I just fucking cruise around.
Wait, just follow me around and it'll be the best day of
Yeah,
your
it'll be
life.
pretty fun.
Yeah, I'd be fucking all about that. I pretty much did do that this year.
Yeah.
I kind of did.
That's pretty much what we do.
It was fun to. I've just been looking at the vlog footage. Pretty good. Did you have fun filming?
I bet it was pretty out of hand.
It was out of hand. Did you have fun filming?
I did. That's good.
Feel like it could be a thing. Daddy
It was
cam.
good. It was actually pretty good because I feel like I've tried to do stuff like that before, and I feel like if there's only like one of you filming, there's like extra pressure because like you don't get shit. But then because you were filming as well, I kind of felt like there's, you know, because we're both a bit hopeless. So together, we should produce something pretty decent.
Just fine. Stick with me.
Instead of something that's like pretty like substandard, we'll probably get something that's pretty like mid-standard. Yeah,
No, I feel it. Now I just don't want to fucking edit it now. I've been like chained to that desk since I got back. And I was chained to that desk at Ben's too.
That's actually
'cause I was
true.
Trying to pump that shit out.
It was good. The daily, apart from day 4, which still
Day
hasn't
4 doesn't
come out.
exist yet. Yeah.
Everyone was like, well, it's so cool that you're getting them out daily. Apart from the last one.
Yeah.
Just couldn't really finish it off properly.
Nah, I was cooked. I cooked my book.
Fried.
But yeah, so the Supercross itself this year I think was fucking awesome.
So good.
Obviously no rain. The crowd was down a bit on last year, but I feel like that's probably, you just have to expect that with like the second year syndrome, I guess.
Don't know, never run an event.
I was gonna say it's just events, yeah. But I mean, you just
don't know. You just
why.
don't know what else was sort of like on or like what the deal is. But
Wasn't there
so
U2
good.
on the week before as
I
well?
have no idea.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure U2 was on the
I'm
week
not really
before.
familiar with U2's tour schedule.
We found that out at the coffee shop. There was like me and Rob were dying from Thursday night. Like I was fucking hungover from Thursday night, which actually, yeah, you missed a good one because you're at Logan Martin's
fine.
wedding. Yeah,
I'm cool with missing it.
I was gonna say like you.
I was hungover too because I've been at Logan's wedding.
Yeah, you did like. I guess you technically missed it, but it's like you didn't really miss out. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, I did have a fair few missed FaceTime calls from a few people.
I know, the pest himself.
Thanks for calling me 19 times, Chad.
But yeah, so we went to so Thursday night there was the poker tournament which Chad fucking won. Like I couldn't believe it, dude. Like I was watching him play. So I was trying to play in that poker tournament. I think Rob entered me into it with him. And I was like, never played poker, so I spent all week playing online poker and like, I actually was like watching poker and shit.
Went down the gypsy hole.
I did go down the gypsy hole. It's pretty fucking sick though, to be honest. I've never really looked
I don't
into
feel like that's something that I'm ever going to be good at, so I'm just tapping out.
Wait, you know what I was thinking would be pretty fun? We should do a night here on this table.
That would be pretty fun.
Where we do like a poker night, do the deal, and just have like the full
That's so weird.
daddy's den, you know?
DD.
I feel like that could be pretty fun to do.
Be pretty
Because
fun.
I missed out on the poker experience.
Really?
But like watching Chad play, I was just like, he's not even playing like at all. He was just being a fucking pest to everybody, like talking shit on everybody, and like. So I'm like, what's the strategy here? But that obviously was the strategy.
Obviously was the strategy.
So he's
Nice.
just like sucking everyone in, and then ends up winning the whole shooting match.
Right.
But
There you go. I missed that.
yeah. But so then I was pretty hungover that morning, and then we went into a coffee shop. The next day, like me and Rob were just like, fuck, we need coffee so bad. And then we literally like 20 meters before you turn into the stadium, there's like a fucking brand new coffee shop. That's where they told me that U2 was playing. Because they're like, oh, we opened last weekend. It was fucking crazy because U2 played. They reckon they had like a line out the door for like 10 hours on their first weekend.
Fuck.
I'm like,
All down here from there, guys.
I was gonna say, fuck, I hope you didn't like go and get a loan for a Ferrari or something.
Yeah.
Like,
Fuck, we're killing it.
fuck, this business shit's easy.
You just open up and people just line up and just sell shit to them. Fucking awesome. That's how it works.
But yeah, so we did that the Thursday night. So yeah, I don't know whether the U2 thing's maybe the reason why the crowd. I don't know.
Potentially. Who knows?
I just feel like it's hard. Like
maybe the Kiwis liked the fact that it was raining the first.
Maybe, they were like, oh shit, yeah, we get to go pull on our willies.
Fucking love the rain over there.
They do froth.
How upset did Ben get when it didn't rain? Oh, it hasn't rained for like fucking 5 days.
Devoed.
Yeah, right, pal.
Oh, and then it pissed down.
Yes, it did.
But yeah, so Supercross, I think the racing was pretty sick in the end.
Super sick.
I love that format. What did you think of those races?
I liked it. I actually kind of liked that the Joker lane, or the whatever they called it, was like quite long. Made a massive difference.
Yeah.
Which is pretty sick. Like, I feel like normally like some of those like Joker lanes or whatever are like really short and they don't really make that much difference. But that was like, it was kind of like a free home run almost, wasn't it?
Yeah,
you know,
pretty much. Like a guaranteed podium if you were within like,
if you're within whatever.
Because Richie Evans did that. Like, and Jats, they did it in the first. I thought Dad had a pretty cool strategy with that, because he told me after, he said to Jats, like, if you've got, like, just do the Joker lane in the first lap, like just in the first race, like just stay up front, because he's had such a shit year with his injury. And he hasn't
just
really
thought, hey, shit, there's 3 races. If we have one good race at the start, more chance of having 2 more good races.
That's exactly right. Dad was like, just go run up front. So, like, you can actually... he hasn't run up front at all this year. So, it was like, pull the trigger and just fucking get it done. And he ended up getting 7th overall, which was pretty good, really.
Yeah, it's super sick.
I was so happy to see him not crash.
No broken rear fenders this week. Well done, Jats. Very proud of you, pal.
Dad's like, oh, Jats was getting pretty sick of people making fender jokes. I'm like, well, what the fuck does he
What do you expect?
Like, plus, because he's made the joke as well.
If you're going to break 15 fenders, people are going to tease you about it, Jats.
Hey, 4 Dale and subframes. Just is what it is, bro.
I tell you what, Jats has made a mess of a couple of subframes as well. And I reckon he's Akrapovic's #1 customer.
Oh, isn't he what, eh? They were like, oh, should we sponsor him?
Too expensive.
Nah. And now they're just like, instead of spending 10 grand on him, they've made 10 grand on him. Good business decision, Acro. Don't agree with it, but it worked out for you. I don't even know if they sponsor him or not. I'm talking shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that racing was pretty sick. Oh, Ando just looks so fucking good, dude.
So good.
Like, he should win like that. But I mean, I feel like when people put those kind of like expectations and shit on people, it's like, because I was talking to Jeremy from Rebel, he's like, yeah, we should win. But it's like, these dudes are riding fucking good, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's not, I just feel like nowhere in the world you can go these days and be like the top dude and it's just going to be like crazy easy for you.
Yeah. Not really.
Especially when it's 3 short races and a Joker lane.
So true. Brings everyone back into line.
Yeah.
It's good.
But he still got it done.
Yeah.
So it goes to show how good he's
That's
riding.
what happens when you're a full mad dog. You just make shit happen.
Full mad dog.
Yep.
Proper mad dog. And then in the lights...
Also really likes Nando's a lot.
Doesn't he what? I think it's just the sauce though, right? I didn't really...
No sauce, no point.
No sauce, no point. We learnt that this week. I didn't really watch the lights. I wonder if
Shout
they've
out
got...
John Brendan.
Yeah, shout out John Brendan. I wonder if there's a highlights package.
Yeah. I did see something on
I want to watch it. I'm going to put it on real quick. Keep talking. Or don't. It's up to you.
Yeah, I want to watch bit of elevator music.
Here we go. Revs are up. His gate is down.
Oh, Cody Cooper on the outside.
This is our second.
And it's Brett Metcalf for the 24 Penrite Honda 2.
Oh, dude, that's right. Meddy rode really good, eh?
That's the teammate of Brayton, who we do not see up front. Brayton goes, but he's under fire. Both Yamaha riders, Hill.
Yeah, shout out to Hill too. Obviously, having him on the podcast was a bit of a treat the other day.
He is a massive treat, Josh.
He goes into second around Hill and Reardon in one lead. 2 in blue and the red of Brayton. These two have been battling for this championship here in Australia and through New Zealand the last couple of years. And it's a great battle right now. Brayton gets sideways in the whoops, keeps it held wide open, and still closes on Reardon.
Yeah, Brayton knows he's in a good spot for the championship.
Does it record the sound from this?
And I really like
No.
what Brayton's doing. You can see he's going a little
Kinda
bit lower
should, but
in the corners. The reason
it's all
he's
good.
doing that is a little bit, he feels there's a little more grip.
Yeah, the
there.
racing was sick.
Searching for
It was cool that they got Wygant and Ricky in the booth as well. I feel like that
Yeah.
gives it such like a legitimate feel, eh?
Yeah, it actually sounds like American Supercross, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Which, like, I feel like we definitely still want to have some kind of
Aussie-ness in
yeah,
there.
like
So
differentiation
Hogs,
to it.
so
but-
Hogs does So he must do the in-stadium commentary.
I think Danny Ham does the in-stadium stuff. I'm pretty sure Lee is a part of the broadcast package. Didn't they have, who was the V8 Supercar dude that they had as well?
Old mate that did the celebrity race.
Yeah, he
as
did
well.
the celebrity race as well, eh? Dude, Cloudy's been riding so good, eh?
Yeah.
Isn't
so
it crazy that he's got the points lead? 1 point, man,
so
going in.
So it's 1 point from Brayton, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so Jats took the shortcut there. Pretty sick that he's like just up there in the mix now, you know?
Yeah.
Just because of that. And then, yeah, Ando. Boom, daddy. Gate drop number 2. Dude, I was so happy for Cody too. Like Cody Cooper, he did so good, man. Like basically just, I don't even know the last time he would have raced Supercross.
I asked him and he said it was when he rode for Urive in like
Wow.
Honda. So it was Honda and he was like, maybe like 09 or something, maybe.
Wow, so like 10 years
10
off.
years ago.
That's hectic.
It's the last time he raced like a Supercross series.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, I didn't really get to see anyone take it from where I was standing, but yeah, that's like such a big deal, eh? There's Jats up there again. Oh no, it's not, it's bopping. Yeah, Ando just smoked him, eh? Really, now that you watch it back like this.
Yeah.
Oh no, Cloud took it.
Oh,
Because I
that's
feel
right,
like Cloudy, I
that's
feel
right,
like,
Cloudy took this.
yeah, that's right. He won the middle one, right?
Yeah, yeah. Dude, what a G, man. He's honestly riding so fucking good. It's so cool too because like you always get those people that will sort of like whinge and stuff and be like, oh yeah, but the Aussie ride, like, you know, like they're bringing over all these American riders.
Cloudy
blah, blah, blah.
doesn't. Cloudy
And
doesn't
it's
do
like,
that.
no,
He loves it.
But and so you should fucking want that challenge, you know, because it's like the goal for everyone is to go to America, and it's like, what's the best way to get ready? And that's why I think Brayton's elevated the series so much.
Definitely. Like since he's been here racing, I guess it just proves to Americans and to other crew how legitimate the series is, and you know, like, I mean, how many more Americans have come over and raced since Brayton came, you know?
And especially too to know, like, it used to be like when you were an American and you come over and you
smoke everyone.
Yeah, it was like you just were like, yeah, I'm going there with like ultimate big dick energy, but it's like that's just not the case now, eh? Because
No.
like, dude, so this is race 3. Haven't even seen Savachi's fucking name pop up. You know, one of the top dudes like on a
Yeah.
factory team over there.
Totally.
So
Yeah.
it's like it's not like it's
He
just
like
a cakewalk, you know?
nearly won Monster Cup last year.
Yeah.
Like, he's fast as fuck.
Yeah, it's just not a cakewalk to come over here anymore. Dude, Matty did so good too. He was saying after the race he hasn't got 2 whole shots in like ever.
But how's Hill like full retired?
Yeah,
Just out of retirement, just making it happen.
yeah. Yeah, it's so sick. I think he got tired in the 3 races. Like, it'd be pretty hard.
Yeah, definitely.
All on the line right now, and these two not strangers to each other. Look at Ricky doing everything he can to get around Brayton.
Doesn't it?
Oh, fuck. That was a decent crash too, wasn't it?
And stuck under the motorcycle.
Man, you don't see JB crash like that much.
Like ever.
Takes second away. And he's got him. He's
Oh,
standing.
Oh, what a move.
So he's not getting
The rhythm section after the triple was so sick. Like how Ando was going 2-3-3, and then everyone sort of started doing it. But like, that's a pretty gangster rhythm section, I reckon.
winning the overall. Your champion tonight in Auckland is Jason Anderson.
Jason Anderson. I wonder if they got the lights on there.
yeah, they would, for sure.
That would be good.
That would be good.
Popular uploads. 4.8 million on the Ronnie Mack versus Ricky Carmichael.
It's a lot.
Dude, and then 1.3. Fuck. No wonder they want to bring him, bringing him over. That's like legit numbers, dude. Oh yeah, that's crazy. Jet Lawrence is coming over. We should watch this too after. Oh no, they don't have a lights thing. Alright, let's watch the real race that like everyone was after. Oh, dude, Coop's like straight up fucking handled Ando, didn't he? Hey? I said to Coop's like, oh no, he let me win, and then Ando's like, dude, I got smoked by Cody.
He's been saving this one up for this race. He's fast through the whoops.
It's Greg Murphy. That's who the commentator is. Wee. That's pretty sick that Murph's in there like full, just so pumped on his fellow Kiwi.
Yeah. Coops has got one good lap in him for sure.
Yeah, see, Ando's like uncorked that 3-3 and stuff. Like, dude, this is so sick.
Pretty sick that we were trail riding with him like
I know.
2 days after.
He's the coolest guy. Cloudy. I feel like Cloudy and Savachi is like, if they race in the States, they'd battle a lot.
Yeah. Same sort of. They'd be the same age too, eh?
Very similar. You know what? Savachi might be a tiny bit older, man, because I remember, dude, wow. I remember Savachi at the Junior Aussies when he
That's
came.
right,
He was
yeah,
Jatz's age, and I think Cloudy's
Yeah,
a tiny bit
maybe
younger than
a year
Jats.
younger.
Yeah. I don't really remember watching Cloudy back as a junior. Like, I always knew of him, but... Dude, that was sick jumping all the way over. I feel like Savachi had that section a tiny bit quicker though. That 2-3-3, like, you pretty much have to do that. Alright, now we've got BT and RC. The battle that was so hyped all weekend. BT just going 3. Sketchy 3. Oh my god.
Front
man.
wheel up, son.
Oh my god. Oh. Dude, they can both still ride so ridiculously
Worth
good.
mentioning also that they're both on pretty much bone stock
Yeah,
bikes.
full stock bikes. Oh, this was just the... Oh, this is...
Dog move.
Dog move, RC. Way to dog the boys on that one.
Ouch. Just helped him to the ground.
Yeah, nah, BT fell though, right?
Didn't take him out. He got help to the ground.
Yeah, he fell.
Fell.
And yeah, that's all she wrote, really. Look at this. That's some JS7 shit right there from Carmichael, I think.
Definitely totally Ben's fault.
100. He shouldn't have been standing there.
101% Ben's fault.
Oh. And then, yeah, it was just all she wrote, wasn't it? You can't come back from that.
No. Not even Ben Townley.
Not even BT can come back from that.
Look at that.
Oh, he was trying, eh?
That was sick.
I love how competitive Ben is still, eh?
I just love how much he froths still.
Oh, doesn't he froth the hardest of
So
anybody?
is froth spelt with an F or a T?
Oh, frotty.
Frotty.
Alright, we'll stop that there. Well done.
Alright, enough watching YouTube now.
I'm not mad at it. So yeah, BT fucking sucked, I guess.
Oh,
That's really all you
I don't know whether you can say he sucked.
I mean, I can.
I mean,
Don't know if it's right.
you definitely didn't do the whoops that you were talking about.
Oh, well, he didn't take me to the track. I would have done them.
Oh, fuck. Ben, you fucked up.
Ben, yeah, you fucked up, bro. I would have done the whoops. I was psyched up. I was ready.
If he'd hooked you up with a cold can of Coke,
I know, eh? Fuck, wasn't that an
you
ordeal?
would have ripped through those whoops that fast.
I would have given Ben...
Hard to ride whoops properly with warm Coke.
Oh, it's like when I just felt depleted. You know what I mean?
Needed that little sugar rush to get you through
Just
the
needed
whoops.
that little fix, you know?
Anyway,
But yeah, so
where were we?
Supercross was fucking rad.
It was fun.
And
It was
then
good.
went out.
Good filming the vlog. Can't wait for it to come out. Can't wait for someone to edit it.
Yeah, Let me know if you want. You know, I should get.
I could edit it for you. I'm not good at it. I don't know what
I
I'm
don't
doing.
think you could edit it.
No, I don't think I could either.
I think you got other shit to do too,
Yeah,
like sell bulk gloves.
Heaps of shit to do.
Yeah, so then we went out to one of the highlights of my weekend was the iLab little warehouse session that we did before we went to the after party.
That's good.
That's a fucking cool group of dudes, eh?
I did it before and an after.
I didn't go to the after one though.
I did.
Yeah, you did. I should have. I should have bailed way earlier on the casino that I did. One of those. Oh, pardon me. Still fucked from the weekend. Yeah, one of those deals, wasn't it?
I don't really find that casinos are that fun.
No.
But that one was fun.
Did get
I
the
guess.
caramel slice photo though.
Yeah,
Second year in a row.
Left me out.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
you fucked up on that one.
Fair enough.
It's a dope photo.
I was freaking out because Chad didn't look like Chad. I legitimately didn't recognise him when he came up to me. When I first got to the after party, and he came out, he's like, "What's going on?" And I was like, "I don't know who that is." And I'm like, "Oh, hang on, it's Chad wearing glasses. What?"
Yeah, I wonder. I don't know.
And a
what
pineapple shirt.
Yeah, I don't know whether they. I don't even know whether they were prescription ones or not. Never know, I guess.
Don't know. We'll have to ask him.
But yeah, so then we finish partying. We wake up. We get. What time did we get back to the Airbnb?
Let's just say that we didn't sleep for very long.
Yeah, so we didn't sleep for very long. And then, true to our word, to our credit,
Yeah.
which
We stuck to our word.
We
We
stuck to our
told
plan.
Ben that we would go with him early in the morning. He was skeptical when I first spoke to him. He said, "Nah,
there's no chance.
no chance."
Yeah, he
We'll-
rated us
we'll-
as zero chance.
We'll meet you down at the track. And I'm like, "Yeah, right. It's all good.
Yeah.
We'll sort this out." So anyway, he turned up, as he does. Ben likes to be early. And, hey, we were there.
We were there. And then we went and got a bagel, got a coffee, which was pretty fucking sensational,
It was
actually.
really good. Got in the car. I may have nodded off a couple of times.
I wish I did. I just didn't stop talking.
Yeah, you were fucking...
I went into some weird shit.
You're on the limiter. You were talking about like Neanderthals and like how the earth was started and shit. And then Ben pulls out that, "Nah, man, we got to change subjects. This is too much." And I'm just sitting in the back not talking, totally agreeing. I'm like, fuck, this is a bit full on for Sunday and we haven't really slept. Going so deep.
I was delusional.
You were actually more delusional than normal.
usual.
But normally you're delusional. You were extra delusional on that Sunday.
Proper.
Like properly delusional.
I loved Ben pulling over. And just he literally like
It's the most Kiwi thing I've ever seen.
I know, we're on the fucking highway, and then he just like pulls over, handbrake on, jumps out the car, runs across the road, and we're just like, what the fuck is he doing?
I thought he must have been taking a piss.
Yeah, I thought he was going to take a piss.
He wasn't.
He was filling up his water bottle from a natural spring off the side of the road.
I love that.
I know. So yeah, and then so we rocked up, and it was Perini motorcycle track.
Yeah.
So we went there in the other, and then shout out to the other legends that were on tour with us. So we basically like how it came about was Ben.
We hijacked the tour.
Yeah, we just hijacked the tour. After we spoke about it on the podcast last year with Ben, like literally this time last year, we Ben's like, "I really want you to come do the tour. I really want you to come do it." It was booked for earlier in the year, but then like just a bunch of dates and stuff got sort of everything got crossed up, and it just made more sense to do one trip to New Zealand instead of two, which I wasn't mad at. And then so Ben just was like, "I just want you to sort of have the experience of the tour, since as we talked about it on the podcast and whatnot." And then so I invited Sam, and then so Sam.
That's
Sam,
cool. I'm just going to bring my mate with me.
Yeah. Bringing a +1. I don't know if there was a +1 on clause on this, but yeah, we're doing the +1.
Worked out.
But yeah, so then get there. But there was 4 other dudes on the tour. They were all from Gympie, full on lords, like just
Legends of the game.
Yeah, had so much fun with them. But yeah, so we rock up there. We spent some time riding. It was a bit dry because they hadn't had rain in 5 days.
Okay, so
it was still pimp as fuck.
In New Zealand terms, it was dry as fuck. In Australian terms, or let's say Queensland, where we live, Queensland terms, moist.
It was legit.
It was good. Like it's like a good day anywhere else.
Yeah, but then looking back at
Ben's
it,
like, "Oh, I'm devastated.
I was gutted,
I'm gutted, man. Like this track's usually so sick." And we're like, "What do you mean?
Yeah, it's pretty fucking sick.
It's pretty fucking sick anyway." "Oh man, we haven't had rain in 5 days." I'm like, "Oh fuck."
yeah, Australia's on fire, bro.
Haven't had any rain here for like fucking 2 years.
Yeah. But yeah, so then we ended up riding there. I was pretty surprised at how much we actually did ride because I was fucking that tired, dude.
Yeah. Put it this way, we slept well.
That night.
Very well.
But yeah, so we did the motocross stuff. So with Ben's tours, it's not just like a motocross thing. So there's Perini had 2 motocross tracks, and so one was like just a legit motocross track, and the other one was like a natural terrain sort of track that was like carved into the side of this hill, which was fucking really cool. And then they've got like this 20k trail network out the back, and the way that they do the trails in New Zealand is it's basically just like a bulldozed one width bulldoze sort of track like up and down these hills, and then like it forms up these sick berms and shit. So
good.
Yeah, so we did that. We probably spent like an hour riding on them, and then I was pretty much cooked and ready for a little nana nap. So then we'd basically like we knew it was going to rain that night, and then we went back there the next day to maybe the best track I've ever ridden in my life.
So sick.
It was fucked up how good it was.
Awesome. So good. The soil, it's like a volcanic soil, right? So
yeah,
the more like it handles the moisture really well.
Yeah.
It holds moisture.
Holds well.
Holds.
So yeah, we rode there. What bike did you ride, Sam?
I rode a YZ 250F and it was fucking sick.
Yeah. When was the last time you rode a 250F?
Not for a long time. Like probably.
How long?
Oh, like a long time. Like maybe like 12 years or something.
Really?
Yeah.
So what model would that have been? Like a 07?
Yeah, I had a Honda might have been I don't even know, to be honest. Like fucking ages ago.
Really? So
Yeah.
like probably like a 07, 08?
Yeah, I've just
Did it have
always
twin pipes?
No. It was like after, like they had the twin pipes and then it went back to the single pipe, was that one.
Yeah, so I think that was like 07, 08, maybe 09 or 2010.
But anyway, this thing, like honestly, I was like, I think it'd potentially be a little bit underpowered. Got on it. Nah, sick.
Yeah, they're
Full
good.
sick. So good. You rode the same thing, right?
Yeah.
So good.
I was sort of like half planning on riding a 250 though. Like I was hoping, obviously we had last pick because we were the last cab off the ranks, like in terms of the hierarchy of the tour.
Rightly so.
Yeah, rightly so. But I was kind of not mad at riding a 250. I sort of wanted to the whole time.
I kind of felt like and one thing I probably would have changed is I felt like each day I was like didn't want to like ride like heaps because then I felt like I'd be real fucked for the next day. But then I feel like I probably didn't do as much as I would have liked to because I was like holding myself back.
Yeah.
Because I was like, nah, well if I go and do go ride for another half hour, another hour, I'm gonna be like rooted. I was just worried about
That's kind of what happened to me though. Like what you were worried about happened to me.
Yeah, because you just overused your hands, your little office hands.
Oh, no way. Fuck. I don't know why me and Maddie just have like the worst hands.
You really do.
Like Maddie has to tape the shit out of his hands, and then I got like fucking full scabs.
Maddie
on
gets
my
blisters
hand
after like half a lap.
Yeah. So I ended up doing like a proper moto. Like so when we got there on the first day, we had like a really fucking sick session in the morning where the track was like as good as it could be. Like you couldn't water it any better. And so
perfect.
Yeah, we did like a really solid session on that. And then when we came back to do, I think we just like sort of had a bit of a break from that first ride. Went out again, and then it started raining. So we're like, okay, we'll go and do the trails again, which were fucking ridiculous that second day.
Unbelievable.
Dude, I would love to do a Transmoto 6 hour there.
Imagine it.
Can you imagine that?
Be unbelievable.
I wonder if whether that or Bert's would be better for an enduro.
Bert.
You reckon Bert's? Because it's longer,
So sick.
Yeah, that place is fucked up.
Anyway, let's talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. So yeah, then we went and did the enduro loop.
Yep.
Then when it come back, it fucking pissed down.
Guess who hadn't come back?
There's a sick shot.
Me and Ben went out. Ben's like, no, we'll go out and do one more lap. We roll like literally 100 meters down this hill, and then it just unloaded.
Yeah, that was proper rain too.
Yeah, proper rain.
Tassie rain.
I come from Tassie. I know about proper rain.
Did you used to trail ride at all in Tassie?
Yeah.
Like a lot?
Not a lot, but yeah.
Used to like it?
Well, I used to get rained on a motocross track a lot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but like, did you trail ride? Did you go on trail rides much?
Nah, not really. Yeah, a bit.
Yeah.
But not like heaps.
Because I feel like Tassie would have pretty sick.
Because
that was one of the things you said.
But you've got to be registered. That's the thing in like Tassie. It's like none of it's private. Like if you want to go like trail riding, it's all like you got to be rec registered.
Yeah. Okay.
Me, no license.
Nah, good. Yeah. When are you gonna get a license?
I need to get a motorbike license.
Right, it's kind of fucked up.
It's super fucked up. How weird's that? Anyway.
But yeah, so then piss down rain, but that didn't seem to stop us. We were all like, you know what, fuck it, let's just go do some full mud motos.
Yeah.
So all the Gympie boys, they were frothing. So they went out, and the track actually stayed pretty good, really. Like it didn't go
really
that
change.
bad.
No.
I feel like it actually, because then Ben went and like got. This is how fucking pedantic Ben is, right? he's like, for one, he's got the keys to every tractor in New Zealand, apparently.
Every place you go to, he's just in the tractor. And it's like, well, where did you get the keys for that?
He's got like, we were joking that it's like you get, when you do something really cool, you get like the keys to the city. Well, when Ben come back from America and won everything that there is to win, New Zealand was just like, we're going to give you the keys to the tractor. Master key.
To all the tractors.
We're not going to give you the key to the city. We're going to give you the key to the tractor bin. So yeah, Ben gets on the tractor, but I actually think it made the track a tiny bit worse, to be honest. Because I went out, it was just so fucking slippery after that. But then we all, he went and got the spreader bar, or I guess you'd call it a spreader bar. He got that onto that little natural terrain track. And then that was Tite Cite.
So good.
And then that's where I did the moto that cooked my hands for the rest of the trip. But it was super fun.
You definitely.
I indulged.
You did. You overindulged.
Yeah, I overindulged. But
You overindulged on the hand sitch.
Well,
you forgot your last name was McAlpine and that you were going to ruin your hands.
Well, it was like you guys were standing on the most fun bit of the track.
That's
like,
true.
Those two singles. So like we were all riding, and then everyone stops, and I was the last one riding, and then they're all like standing.
That ski jump was so fucking fun.
So fun.
And then like I was like, every lap I'd hit it a little bit harder, and then I came through one lap and just fucking pinned it off the thing, and I thought I was killing it. Guess what?
You weren't.
No, I fucking landed with my foot square on the brake. So I landed and nearly went straight over the hangers.
Cam actually got that on camera.
That was fucked.
Yeah, I can show you that footage.
Oh, perfect. I'm surprised it hasn't surfaced yet.
No, I was like, that's just be rude.
Yeah, right.
It was bad enough that we showed you that you fucked that up.
Yeah, that was my.
We wanted you to send
150% my fault.
We wanted you to send it. Ben was so funny.
Trying to be funny.
Yeah, I know. It was
funny. That's what happens when you try and be cool in front of your mates. Shit fucks up. Just about to give you the finger and tell you to fuck off because you were G'ing me up.
Should have just sent
Tuck the front. Front tucky in the sand. You fucking get that.
It's easy to do.
Very easy.
I almost did it trying to roost you.
You fucking nearly crashed trying to roost me. Notice you left that out of the video.
That footage also didn't surface. I was like, fuck that.
That's what happens when you're editing your own videos. Eh?
I know, that is the one good thing. That's one thing though, like when I was watching the vlogs, like normally I'd try and be like particular about like putting anything embarrassing about myself, and I was like, you know what, fuck this. It's kind of funny to be like super embarrassing. There's like one shot where I'm trying to film Walty and I'm like staring at the screen, like trying to get the frame, and you just see like my mega serious face like pop into the frame, and I'm like, fuck it, whatever. Where are we going with that? But yeah, you guys were standing on that single, and everyone was just like, yeah. So I was like, all right, fuck, we'll go again. And it's a pretty short lap.
Yeah.
So I was just like, fuck, the single is just the funnest part of this whole track.
Oh, it fucking was. That whole, like, where you came up that hill and then you had the one ski jump and then the second ski jump. That's the best bit.
I don't know why, but uphills just make you feel fast too.
Yeah, because you're wide
you can just
especially when you're riding to 250.
Yeah.
You think you're fucking killing it.
I thought I was killing it the whole weekend, except for when I jumped off the track at Bert's, but we'll get into that. But yeah, so that was that day. It was 6 and like the coolest thing too is like, because Ben rides with you the whole time. All right, we should outline like what the tour is.
Yeah.
I guess. So basically,
hi, Sam and Jason from Tourism New Zealand here.
Yeah, this is an unpaid ad for Ben Townley Tours. Basically, how the tours work. He does like different packages, I'm pretty sure, of like different days, different options, like more trail riding or whatever. But what we did was...
I reckon what we did was the best for us, eh?
Dude.
Bit of trail riding, bit of motocross, fucking perfect.
Because the trail riding is kind of like motocross, but it's just like...
Yeah, New Zealand trail riding's sick.
Yeah.
It's not like single trail weird Aussie shit with like fucking logs everywhere. And
it's not just a punish.
It's not like Matt Phillipsville.
Yeah. Not all that fucking crazy shit. But it's like, it's basically just a motocross track, but you don't come around again, you
For
do like
ages.
20. Yeah, you do like 20 minutes of just straight riding. But yeah, so basically, with the tour, all you do is you just email Ben at bentownleymx.com. I'm pretty sure that's right. But then you pay for your flights, you pay for the tour, and then that's it. The only other thing you have to pay for is your alcohol. But they do breakfast, lunch, and dinner for you. Yeah, like your hire car and shit like that.
But so good.
But they're
so good.
Once you get to Ben's house, or
Once you're in Ben's care.
Yeah, once you're in Ben's care, Ben and Lucy's care, you literally don't have to do anything except buy alcohol. So we did 4 days of riding, but I'm pretty sure the other guys they did 5, right?
No,
because they had 1 day, or did they only do 4?
I don't know. Yeah, it's 4. It was 4 and like a day of like tourist stuff.
Yeah, so I did the luging with them on the last day, which was rad. I didn't get to do the white water rafting. Drats. Too fucking cold. But yeah, so basically, yeah, you don't have to pay for anything once you're there except your alcohol. So every morning we'd wake up. We stayed at Caravan Park, which is like kind of Ben's and Lucy are like the caretakers of, in a way. So you stay there, you get up. We were getting up at about, like, breakfast was at 7 every day, basically.
So you get up, froth on.
Froth. Ben's already in his gear every morning.
Ben's already in his gear eating breakfast like a fucking 12-year-old kid, which I love. Good.
Or he's already at the track on a tractor.
Or he's already at the track.
But yeah, so 7 a.m. breakfast, then we were leaving about 7:45, stopping and getting a coffee from the store. Which I wasn't mad at every day. Shout out to those lovely ladies. Akiri Fall store, right? Yeah. There you go.
Thanks for making us coffees. I appreciated it.
So then, yeah, basically you get to the track and then it's just like ride as much as you can.
Like literally, like the minute you get to the track, Ben's foaming over, just going, let's ride.
Yeah, and he's dead keen to ride as well. So yeah, you get there, the bikes get unloaded for you. Your gear bag's there. Your gear is cleaned from the day before. So like they even wash your gear for you.
Don't get that service at home.
Nah, that's what was so crazy. Is like I didn't expect all that shit.
I didn't expect any of it.
I expected
to be like working on bikes and like putting things on stands and washing shit and whatever else. And that's like, that's what you expect. But
yeah,
that is not the level of service you get at Ben Townley Tours.
Well, I thought that I'd just be like, I took 2 sets of gear and I was like, all right, I'll wear 1, 2,
for 2
and
days.
then
I was the same. I just thought I'll wear a set for 2 days and another set for 2 days.
Yeah, but that's not the case. They wash that shit every single night.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get there and then you just start riding. Like you don't have to think about the bike stands. Like I didn't even put my bike on a stand. I
didn't even change my levers or anything. Like I just got on the bike and it felt good and I was like, whatever. But in saying that, they'll change anything you want. You can change your suspension. You can change your
don't be punished
bars. Though. Yeah, but don't punish the boys.
Don't be punished. Don't be that one rebound guy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so. Everything, like literally everything is done. Lunch is there for you, and it's just like there's no, like you're not following a schedule.
It's just all the good bits without any of the bad bits.
Yeah, and the bikes are in fucking awesome condition.
Sick,
like
super sick,
basically brand new.
Yeah,
yeah. Ben rides with you the whole time. Ben's like this was the thing that I thought crazy interesting is like Ben's ridden for the best factory teams in the world.
Yeah.
Like he's a full factory rider, a Supercross champion. Like his whole career is people pandering to like every need that he has in terms of like being an athlete and being on a dirt bike. And it's like, I wondered, like obviously knowing Ben, like he's a full mad dog, but it's still like, I mean, I don't even think I would care, you know what I mean? Like that much if I was running a tour company. I was like, I'd be like, fuck, put it on the stand yourself, you lazy bastard. But like, he's just thought of every single thing and it's him doing it. Like, it's not like he's even just delegating and like telling other people what to do. It's like he's actually doing that.
He's like, so Ben's got another dude that works with him, Google, who he does all the washing the bikes and grabbing the bikes off him, putting it on the stands and all that kind of stuff. So he's there all the time as well. So there's basically 2 of them helping the group, which is unreal.
What other questions did we have from people about the tour? because I just want to give people like a full
I don't know.
full
Maybe people can write in and we can do a Q&A.
Q&A about it. But yeah, so we rode Perini 2 days in a row, just because we got rain
by choice. Like Ben was like, "Do you want to go somewhere else?" And we're like, "Nah, fuck that.
Nah, we were keen.
We'll go back there," because it was so sick. And then Ben was just saying how much better it is, like with more moisture in it. So he's like, "Dude, honestly, we should go back there again."
Yeah.
He's like, "It's fucking mental."
Yeah.
So we went back. Absolutely not disappointed at all.
And then
Best thing ever.
Also, highlight of the second day was Walty joining us.
Oh yeah, Walty. Sam Walton, New Zealand treasure.
He is a New Zealand treasure.
He just came in hot after the weekend. He'd been away for a long time, so he just cruised in, and we got an extra gay member.
We did. He hadn't ridden in 5 years.
Gnarly, eh?
That's hectic. He rode pretty good too.
Yeah, for someone who hasn't been 5 years.
5 years off a bike.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Walty come, second night. Oh, that was the night Lucy put on the spread.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we had we had steaks. Walty got on the barbecue, cooked some steaks.
Yeah.
And then the third day was when we went to Bert's farm. So that is like an iconic track. Do you remember the video that Lockie shot there?
Lockie Russell, yeah.
Yeah. So that I'd always wanted to ride that place.
Yeah, I remember when Ben told us that we were going there, you were like super excited because you're like, fuck, that's the
video.
Place from the video. And
I want to try and find that real quick. Describe what it was like rocking up there while I find this video.
Well, I like when you roll in there, it's like literally the most Kiwi scene that you possibly could. It's like rolling green hills with just like the sickest looking dirt ever, and heaps of sheep and cattle, and just super Kiwi-ish, and super unreal.
Townley's back. If anyone wants to search this, bro, look how young he is,
and look how big his hat is.
Wow, this is crazy. So just for those listening, we're watching Ben Townley. Townley's back. It's a YouTube video, and it is on YouTube.
It's a YouTube video, and it's on YouTube.
Is this actually it? This looks so different.
It does actually look different now that we're looking at it.
Maybe we didn't fucking write it. Maybe Townley duped me.
This is a good video, though.
Such a good video. It probably is there.
It probably is there,
like
just maybe a different
spot.
Yeah.
Dude, how good does Ben Townley ride a motorcycle? It's so gnarly.
He just has the sickest style, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. It's so effortless. Like we that was one of the other really cool things was because I've never had anyone film me ride before, and so we had Cam filming us for our edit because obviously like we couldn't film ourselves do all of that. And that was the first time I've ever really had anyone film me riding. And then when we were watching the footage back, god damn, it's so sick. We're watching the footage back.
How's the soil at this joint?
It's so badass, eh?
By the way, we're watching a YouTube video while we're talking about this. We're not just talking garbage.
But yeah, so like then having BT like watch that footage and then tell me like fully
then
break down
slow-mo it and break it down.
Yeah, like fully break down my technique because there's always been like I feel like I look okay on the bike, but I definitely don't look like Ben Townley on the bike. And it was like he just broke down all of those little things that like tiny 1% details, you know. Dude, I can't get over how young he looks in this video.
It's 2012.
2012. I can't picture Ben young. It just seems so old to me now, you know. Bet man. But yeah, like for him to just be like so concise about breaking that technique down, and that actually was like probably one of the more fun things of the whole trip for me was like once Ben had told me some of those little tips and
trying
things,
to work on them.
Yeah, and like to work on it, and like I've just never, and that's what I love about jiu-jitsu is like just working on that. It's so easy to work on those details.
Shit,
yeah, like the technical shit. And then yeah, to like experience that. Dude, that's the Screaming Eagle frame actually. 2012. Damn.
Damn son.
I need to get that thing going. But yeah.
Who needs to get that thing going?
Pete bro. Get the Eagle going, bruh. But yeah, so to like sit and work on technique and stuff was just like so rad, man. Which also leads into something that me and Ben are going to be working on after Melbourne Supercross. Yeah, so this place is bullshit. But yeah, like I legitimately think that my riding got better this trip just because Ben took like 5 minutes to explain.
Totally, and that's the other thing. Like he was saying that, on a certain day, if we wanted to, we could work on like some coaching stuff.
Yeah,
which is so sick.
Which we sort of, I was just too tired to be honest. Like the last day,
last day we were cooked.
The last day was a super struggle.
We'd had a big week.
Yeah. Like everything was sore, eh?
Man.
I think that's like, BT's just sending it right now. We're kind of enthralled. That would be my advice for anybody that is gonna book this tour, is really, really, really put some effort into like being fit when you go.
Like ride a bit before you go.
For sure.
In saying that it's awesome, even if you don't have time to do that and you want to just like go over and do it, then just go over and do it. But
100%.
If you want to get like the absolute maximum out of it, you'd probably try and ride a little bit before you go, so you're sort of like in that zone already before you go, because you know how like if you don't ride for a couple of months, you sort of lose all that,
Yeah, no, that would definitely be like my only thing that I would do differently, is just to ride a little bit more. Like I wanted to, but I mean, fuck, it just is what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, like for how much fun I had, I would have had even more fun again if I didn't get the blisters and I actually could ride. But in that, like, I'll just stop this. Oh, there's another one. But with that being said, like obviously I had fucking the best time of my life. Like it wasn't not in one way disappointed, but that would definitely be my advice to anyone that's going to book the tour. Just make sure you're in like some form of riding shape before you go, just like to get the maximum out of it. So yeah, Bert's that's kind of where we're up to, I guess.
Yeah, so we were joined by Kiwi national treasure Cody Cooper.
Yep,
ladies and gentlemen.
Pup.
Man.
Dude, that was so
the
funny.
funniest fucker
he legit is like
such a legend,
special funny, like
so good.
He's just got one of those, I don't even know, like he's so dry, so incredibly dry, and like
so good.
He doesn't say much, but the shit that he says is just so on point that like he doesn't need to say anything.
The best. So that was a massive treat riding with BT and Cody Cooper.
Dude, how's like the GoPro footage?
Did take a bit of harassment from us to get him out.
Yeah, it did. Oh man, we had to pester him, eh?
We were pesting.
Yeah, big
hard.
time. I'm fine with it. It doesn't matter. We got him there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he, dude, I followed him when we first rode. You remember when we like rode in and then we stopped and met up with Walty and Cam where like they were filming, and then we changed the barriers. So that whole way into there, I was following Cody, and like even going super slow, just seeing his lines, like it kind of set up my whole day. Like seeing where he went,
so
like,
flowy.
Yeah, like I sort of lost it by the end of the day, as I was like,
I just went back to being Jace.
And then I went back to being a retard. But like at the start, for the first half of that day, I could like really feel like doing those lines like him, you know.
Like Coops.
I could feel. I was channeling.
CC.
But how sick was it, like with the GoPro footage, watching those two dudes
just
like,
going at it. I remember at one point they both passed me, one on the inside, one on the outside.
Really?
Like flying down a hill. I was like, fuck. Wow.
I had
but it was so funny, like BT was like, yeah, he goes, me and Coops, like, no matter where we are or whatever, whether we're racing AMA or we're fucking riding around farm, he's like, always racing for sheep stations. You know?
Oh yeah. That's what Ben was like, man, every time we ride together is like a national championship.
Yeah.
Like it's the national titles on the line, eh? And then that's what Ben was saying. Basically Cody has like the lap record at every single track anyway.
He hates it.
So gnarly, eh? Like he's just, his style too when he rides, like even you can just hear it like everything he does on a bike is just like so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Makes me jealous.
Phone's ringing. Is
it? No, that's fine. Don't need to answer that. So yeah, what did you make of that riding? Though?
Oh, it was so unreal. That's probably that was a big highlight.
Yeah, you think?
Like, just even like the outlook of that joint is so nuts. Like, and it was the most Kiwi thing I've ever seen, sitting on a hill with Cody Cooper and Ben Townley, and then fucking 500 sheep are getting,
Dude, that's right.
are getting herded down the hill. It's just like, fuck.
New Zealand's such a crazy place like that, eh? Like, it's seriously so unique. Like, I don't think there's that many places that are actually like
that.
New Zealand.
No.
It's just everywhere you look is like basically the most gangster, like could be the most gangster track. Well, you know what it's like? It's like when you're a kid and you look in paddocks and you're driving past and you're
see,
like, I could build the sickest track there.
But it's everywhere.
New Zealand is that, but there's actually tracks there.
Yeah.
Like someone's actually gone and done that. And that's kind of what Bert's is like.
Yeah.
It's like the place where you drive in and like you could put a big jump there. You could put this here. Imagine the tracks that you could build through the woods, and it's like, you actually can just go ride that, and they do races and stuff. Or do they do races, or it's just open there?
So. I think it's just open, but
second Saturday or something like that.
Don't know, mate.
Oh.
If you with BT whenever you want.
Yeah, Ben said it. But yeah, so that was a pretty rad day. I had
super sick.
That was my sketchiest moment of the trip.
Oh yeah,
I jumped
little detour.
Did full detour. So I went, one of the boys was in front of me, and like they were throwing up a tad bit of roost, and then that made me look down, but I looked down but kept the throttle on
at the wrong time.
Yeah. So I looked down, kept the throttle on, looked up, and then ended up sending it off a berm into the bush.
So I just come around the corner and I just see Jace's white helmet just popping out of a few ferns.
Yeah, so it took a few of us to get the bike back out. But that was my sketchiest moment. And then there was another one where it was when Coop and BT passed you, like when they were riding together, like pretty quick. I was having a go, and then there was like you go up the hill and then a water bar sort of jump, but then you had to go sharp right hand, and then there was like the barriers. Did you remember seeing those? The barriers that were the white barriers in the front. I literally just full launched into those barriers, and then Ben's like, "Oh yeah, heaps of people do that, eh?" I'm like, "Oh yep, sick." Fuck.
Thanks for the heads up.
Could have chucked a sign there, right? But yeah, so that was day 3, and then went home to another great meal that night. Oh, was that the lamb shanks night?
Don't know.
Fuck, they were good though. I got to give them a
whatever night that was good.
Yeah, I got to give them a cheeky shout out. And then day 4 we went to
Rotorua.
It was the Rotorua track.
Rotorua motocross track,
which was fucking cool. Like that was a really good track.
Super cool.
A lot more intense, like a busy track. There was a couple like pretty big jumps on that one. There was like
a round of the New Zealand Nationals on that track.
Yeah, and there was a bunch of good dudes there.
Yeah.
A couple of guys that like just won GNCCs. One of that young kid's going to EMX next year. So that was pretty cool to like actually sort of be around some legit pinners for that day. BT couldn't help himself. Had to go out there and try and put in some hot laps.
Try and race for the kids.
Which he obviously still can do. Yeah. How's the dude on the Sherco? He was fucking ripping,
He was flying.
Proper set.
And then we taped Walty's phone to his head because we didn't bring a GoPro.
Which didn't work.
At all.
We got some sick handlebar angles of that.
If you want to watch Ben's handlebars and the ground, we've got some great footage.
Yeah, and then we have the shot for you.
But we tried, and that's the main thing.
I had nothing that day.
No.
I was pretty much checked out.
You and me didn't gear it. Like everyone else had done like heaps of laps, and you and me were still sitting on the chairs just talking shit.
Well, the other thing
I had nothing.
No, and the track was pretty wet at the start too, so I was like,
let everyone clean it up for us.
Right, I'm gonna let you gimpy boys go and scrub the track for me. Boots. And then I think it was Joel was like, dude, it could rain, so you should probably like get out there. Otherwise you're gonna like be waiting for us to scrub the track, and then
it's gonna get worse.
You're gonna miss all of the good shit.
But then Ben pushed everyone off it and then went to work in the tractor again.
Yeah. He just calls the dude up, wait, where's the key for this tractor? And the guy tells him, yep, sweet, and he's out there. And it come up so good, eh? And then Google told one of the boys to roost me. That worked out well for the guy roosting me. I got fucking feel it. It felt like someone had like got a pile of sand, kicked a shovel into it, full to the brim, and then just like threw it all over my chest while I was riding. It was a full on solid fill in. But yeah, so that was another great day.
Another great day on BT Tours. But yeah, that was after we'd run a bit of a marathon by day 4.
Yeah, I reckon that I don't know how it works, but I wish we did the luge day like in the
Well,
in the middle.
I think normally they do.
Is that normally the plan?
Yeah. But the boy, I don't know, I can't remember, but I think they wanted to do it that way for some reason.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because I definitely could have used a day off in the middle, but I'm also a pussy.
Yeah. You also have video editing hands.
Yeah, true. Office hands. I thought it was so sick how like one of the boys Ben is the whole time, eh?
Yeah.
Like he's legit like that.
He is on tour. He's not the tour, he's on tour with you.
Yeah, BT on tour, like that's what I reckon his fucking whole deal should be, man. Because like he's like the full grom dude.
He's
like,
more frothy than anyone else, which is just amazing after doing what he's done. And then to be that excited about riding dirt bikes is fucking inspirational, isn't it?
Well, that's one of the things that you picked up on pretty early was that like he's done everything and ridden forever. And it's like, how many dudes do we know in moto that are like, if they get a chance to ride or not ride, they're probably going to not ride because it's like they're just over the grind. But with Ben, it's just like, that's fully not how he operates,
Loves
man. Like
it.
he froths it so hard. And it G's you up, eh? Like it's really...
Oh, yeah, man. It definitely made me want to ride more because I'm like, fuck, this guy's loves it.
Yeah.
Like, it's super inspirational.
Yeah.
How much he still loves it, which is just unreal. And, you know, both of his kids are coming through, both his boys are coming through racing as well. And, you know, he's obviously out there riding with them and coaching them all the time and stuff, which is sick as well. I just love how much he still lives it. It's unreal.
Yeah, and he's not like, there's just, I think the thing too with BT is like, there's literally just no ego with that dude, eh?
Nah.
Like,
Zero.
not one. And like,
Zero.
you can just give him so much shit and he just like won't. What are you doing there, Sam? You can give him so much shit and he just like still has a smile on his face and like thinks of a witty fucking Kiwi comeback and just roasts you back. And then it's like, you just keep going like tit for tat. And it doesn't affect him at all. It's fucking so sick. And it's like, especially a dude that was like a pro, right? Like a professional, like one of the best dudes in the world. Like so many of those guys are precious.
Yeah, totally.
Nah, not him.
Not Ben.
Nah, he just wants to fucking roast everybody.
And go riding.
And yeah, roast everyone.
Just wants to ride dirt bikes and roast cunts.
Ben is like roast and roost. that should be his logo. Hi, I'm Ben Townley. I like roasting and roosting.
And piccolos.
And piccolo, yeah, I know. And less than manly coffee orders.
Shit.
So what else, mate? What else do you want to talk about?
I don't know.
You're a bit flat today.
I'm a bit flat today. I'm still been bending the candle since I got home.
I don't know how you do it, dude.
I don't know how I do it either.
What time did you go to bed last night?
Don't know. Pretty early.
I know.
4-ish.
You're like, fuck him, I don't say it, he's gonna.
Yeah, hey, that's all right. I'm just getting a few things done, but that's all right. Called in, done a little podcast.
Do you need sleep or do you think?
No, I'm good.
Where's your head out with it?
My head out with the sleeping.
Yeah.
I'll go to sleep tonight at some point.
Sleep when I die, you reckon?
Yeah.
Fuck, what else was I going to say? Oh, tell everyone about the new warehouse. You used to be my roomie here, but that's gone now.
Moved out. Had too many boxes to store, so we've moved down the street, which is okay because we're still close. We're still close.
Yeah.
We can still call over.
I like that we've got another hangout, to be honest.
Yeah, well, it just means we've got another cubby house, which is great.
That's sort of what it's like.
Yeah. I'll come to your cubby house and then you can come to my cubby house. Nah, I just moved down the road, which is good, but we're sort of still moving all this shit. So we were doing that last night, still setting up some storage racking and stuff. So It's pretty much what I've been up to, but that's all right. Coming into Christmas though, game time for all of us that are in the retail
space,
retail and distribution
game. Yeah.
So
for your fellow moguls out there.
Yeah, you know. So yeah, no, it's good, but yeah, just pretty much want to go back to New Zealand.
How does it feel to buy your own warehouse?
It's good. It's a good feeling.
Because you're not renting that shit. You should be fucking pumped.
Yeah.
I know you are pumped, but
yeah,
you've been very humble right
I'm
now.
pumped. Humble and tired.
Yeah, you are.
But it's good. No, it's really good. Everything's good. We're good.
Why are you the shittest cunt to do a podcast with today?
What about you? What have you been up to?
Fuck.
Editing a few videos.
I've been trying.
People want to know where the day four vlog is.
I might do it after this, actually.
But will you? Probably not.
Nah, maybe.
Have you half done it?
Nope. I haven't even opened
I
it.
feel like we might not have as much footage on day 4.
We don't. No, we definitely don't have as much. Walty did a bit of filming on day 4.
It's like 6 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 36 seconds.
Not putting this one out. No, it was like, dude, I was fucking tired. Like, it really was a grind. Like, I was so happy to do those edits. Like, I wanted people to, because it was fun to like
experience it. Like, everyone I've run into since then is just like, fuck, how good was New Zealand? I'm like, I can't even describe to you how good it was.
You know, the cool thing too is like, it's so easy to make shit look sick on Instagram. Like, that's kind of like the whole beef that people have with Instagram. It's like, oh, it's just a fucking highlight reel.
But actually, that's what it's
That's
like.
as good as it was.
100%.
Like, there's no
filter hiding
on that.
There's no hiding how sick it was.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, it's just like one of those things that, yeah, it's like literally as good as it looks.
Yeah. Which is rare.
Quite rare.
Especially in the Instagram sort of world. But yeah, it was, I enjoyed, that's something I've been wanting to do for a while too. Like, because I know how much fun our crew always has, and it's like,
man. Yeah,
that's
like one thing I said to, I think it was like either you or Maddie, like it was so rad having like a bunch of crew on the tour that like weren't our friends before it, but now they are our mates.
Yeah.
But imagine if we just took all our mates.
Yeah.
I don't know whether we could handle it.
Yeah. We'd explode.
It might be potentially too much.
We'd foam too hard.
Oh man, imagine we got like, you know, all the boys and like went and did that. It'd be
full ultimate crew.
I can't even. I can't even.
Literally can't
I
even.
literally can't even.
No, but that yeah, that was like one of my things I've been wanting to do for a long time, is like, it's so hard though, because when it's like, I have to film everything, like you just get over it. Like, it's just, I'm just like, fuck, like this is a lot. But having Cam there,
Cam definitely,
he did a fucking good job.
He fucking killed it too.
He did a fucking good job.
Shout out.
Yeah, I was really, really pumped. But yeah, like sort of having him there, doing that, just that little bit of, a lot of extra filming. It just sort of like made me be able to enjoy it, as well as like I could enjoy the tour and still film. I didn't have to, like, to do it properly. It's like you just can't enjoy the tour basically.
No, totally.
And then it's like, well, fuck, like what am I here to do really? And that was a cool thing. Like, Ben didn't have any expectations of those videos. Like, he wasn't like, yeah, come over and then you can make these videos for us and blah blah blah. Like, it wasn't like his whole thing was, I just want you to like get the experience. And to me, doing those videos like just added to the experience, because then it was like,
and it's like a
was
documentation of like how fucking sick it was. But shout out to Cam, his Instagram is CD Photography.
Yeah, with 2 A's.
2 A's.
Yeah.
Photography. Yeah, if you need anything done in NZ, shreds.
Yeah, he was really, really, really good.
Which is sick.
Yeah. But yeah, so I think it felt rad to just have like a bunch of people following along with it as well.
Yeah, super sick. Everyone I've seen is just like, how fucking cool was it? It was pretty fucking good.
There's just something about New Zealand too. Like, it's just this rad little hideaway, but it's like, it's right there. It took 3.5 hours.
So fucking close.
So easy to get to.
Like, easier to get to than Tassie nearly.
Pretty much.
Actually, way easier to get to in Tassie.
Pretty much. Like, especially from Brizzy.
Yeah.
Like bigger planes, bigger, like, everything about it is easier.
For me, like, I'm from Tassie, obviously. It fucking sucks getting home. Like, it's a mish.
So you reckon it actually was easier to get from?
Yeah, apart from, like, you got to do the passport bullshit, but, you know.
small price to
NZ,
pay.
Australia, fuck, same shit. Why do we need a passport?
Let us in, you can't.
Let us in. Let us stay.
Let us live.
But honestly, like I feel like that's up there in best weeks of my life.
Oh, dude, I'm
Like,
right there with you.
Top 5.
That second day on the bike, like doing the Cape trip was pretty sick.
Yeah.
Like there's definitely
But
that.
I feel like that Cape trip would probably be more of like achievement, like
Yes.
more like a trophy of like
Adventure.
I have done that, rather than like this is kind of like that too. But this is like I would say doing the BT tour would be a lot more fun.
Yeah, I was
Like as in
yeah.
whereas the tour is probably a lot more like just raw hard work
Yeah.
and achieving something like a goal.
Yes.
Whereas with the BT tour, you just fucking having fun.
Yeah, dude, 100%.
The goal is have as much fun as you can.
Basically, yeah,
Which we did.
Yeah, you
Gold
are
medal.
you are so right about that. Like the Cape thing, like the riding wasn't. There was sections that were just like so mind-blowingly fun.
Yeah.
and I think that it adds to it that it was like it's so remote, like so fucking crazy remote. And then there was this one section on the Jardine National Park, so it's like the Jardine River crossing, and it's fucking up
Is that
there.
the one that Pete told everyone not to do?
No, that was the past. No, you can't cross the Jardine. It's like crazy crocodiles and shit in there. Yeah,
So you cross it with a boat.
yeah, you have to get a ferry. You used to be able to cross it. We've crossed it before as kids in the car, but they actually dug out the other side of the river with an excavator. So that
people
you can't
can't do
cross
it.
it,
Yeah.
because there's a thing too, because like it's Aboriginal land and the Aboriginals are the ones that run the ferry, so they get it's like $40 a ride over or whatever, but yeah, there's just like crazy fucking crocodiles, man. Like they were just doing all these different rescues and shit from there.
Heavy.
But there was we rode to the old crossing just to check it
Just
out.
check it out,
Yeah, and like it was the gnarliest fucking sand track ever.
Yeah, right.
So it was like just this 15k section of like sand whoops in this crazy white and black sand that was like real so like you had those little pockets of just like this is fucking insanity. So
but the whole thing is such a mission.
yeah, but then you'd be on like doing 130 k's an hour on like corrugated fucking road with sand all over it and wind blowing you off the bike and fires. So you're just like, fuck this. Like I'm over it. I want to go home. But there's none of the fuck this. I want to go home with Ben. It's like fuck this. I never want to go home.
Fuck,
I'm
no shit.
never leaving.
And the other thing is like you can see how how New Zealand produces so many good motocross riders, eh? Because how could you not be good?
I know, like the track. Can you imagine if like there was just more people racing? Because that's why America's got the best dudes in the world, because it's like it's just the population's there to support it. Because like I always would use that that example of like Mitch Evans and Wilson Todd. So they grew up in Cairns. The Cairns motorcycle track is dog shit. Like it's a stadium, like the size of a fucking stadium track. Like it's not big. It's not. There's nothing like amazing about it. But those two kids were the fastest two kids in Australia for their age group.
Jats too, right?
And then Jats was there, but they were a little bit younger than Jats. But those two every single weekend would race each other, and it's like their level just got so high because like they didn't even need good tracks. Like their competition, like they were so neck and neck that it was basically an Aussie title every single weekend. So they were so much better than everybody. So it's like, and I think that you see that in different eras with like Coop and Ben, like they just push it. Like the guys that rise to the top are guys that like they have like an adversary sort of thing
To
that
help
can
build
like
each other. Yeah. That's so true.
Imagine if New Zealand had like way more people racing, and then you got more of those like crazy
sickest tracks. I feel like being from NZ though, you'd go to like America and have to race on this like shitty hard pack thing, and you'd just be like, oh, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, it'd probably be more like it'd be harder. For you to like, adapt, but like the other way. Adapt from good shit to bad shit to bad
where
tracks.
It's probably easier to go from like super shitty tracks to like hero dirt.
That
makes sense. But
that's my analogy for today.
That makes sense. But yeah, no, I think like that day 2 riding, that's the most fun I've ever had.
That morning session, like the first half of day 2, unfucking believable.
And they're even just like little things, man, like when me and Ben did that inside outside
super
thing.
sick.
And it's just like, fuck
Just shit
off.
that you will remember forever.
Yeah, like get out of town. Like we just hit 5 turns in a row. Just like I went inside, he went outside, he went inside, I went outside. Like just, it's so sick that day. And then like,
and it's so cool that you can like, as you know, just like a punter, that you can go on that tour and ride with BT. It's unreal.
That's what was crazy is like, I don't even think he knows that.
No, he doesn't. No.
Like he doesn't
totally.
get it.
Remember we spoke about it one night. He's like, "Oh yeah, I suppose," and I was like, "Nah, bro." Yeah, it's
like
so sick.
People are, like he's so humble, but then B he's so focused on like putting on like technically the best tour that he can, but it's like, dude, you could not do half of this shit and people would just want to come and ride with Ben Townley.
Totally.
Like for it to be that accessible to ride with like one of the all-time greats, even though his career was like fully hampered by insane injuries. Like when that dude was on the track and healthy, that's like one of the baddest dudes ever to ride motocross. And then the 100%. Only Supercross season he ever raced, he won.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he DNF'd the first round. So it's like...
What year was that? 08.
Yeah, I'll have a quick look actually. Keep talking about Ben.
Keep talking about Ben. Yeah, it would have been like 08. He was on Mitch's team, right? Pro circuit.
It was either 07 or 08. Because 07 was the crazy year that he had with Poto.
08 was. 08 motocross.
07 motocross, I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's Ben Townley Tours. Well, at least he's got that AdWords going. First Google result.
He has his photo up there and he's...
Oh, yeah. What's going on there? Oh, sorry. We're just looking at...
Stop. You just went past it.
Yeah.
2007. Won the 2007 Lights East Championship.
Yeah.
Over rookie Ryan Dungey.
Suck it, Ryan. He ended up having a good career.
That's right. Ryan Villapoto kept the points race close during the 2007 Motocross Series with Townley. So he finished second to RB.
Oh, dude, yeah. And then so...
Big year.
Huge year. And yeah, like that season with RV, dude, we should do like a little movie night in here one night and just like watch the great outdoors of like every moto. That
Great Outdoors, best series ever.
Oh, fuck. Especially that year, man, with like him and Villo.
That was mental.
Yeah.
I'll send myself an email about that so I can remember to watch that later.
But yeah, I just like, you hear him talk about it and it's like, I love the fact that he's so on his shit about like the tour just being the best it can, like even if his name wasn't attached to it, like even if he was just a full nobody. But it's like, I just don't even think he gets how like how much people just froth the fact that they get to ride with BT, you know, like, and it's sick to like, it's not very often when you can even go to a track. Like say if you go to QMP and Todd's out there, it's like, yeah, you're riding with Todd Waters, but you're not really riding with Todd Waters. Like you can get to see it and stuff like that, but it's like, you're just there and you can be like, oh, what were you doing in this turn? What should I be doing here? How about this? How about, and he's like so open to just like literally help you with any of that shit. So like, yeah, I don't even think he fully realizes like his impact of just like himself being on that tour, you know?
So sick.
What else sticks out in your mind from that tour?
Oh man, I feel like I've sort of
you've said your piece.
I've said my piece. Like you can't really say much more than like, it's honestly like the sickest week of my life. It's so unreal.
When do you want to do it again?
Oh, definitely within the next 12 months.
ASAP, you reckon?
Yeah, I've had a bunch of crew hit me up, just like, when are we going?
Yeah,
it's like, fuck, whenever you want.
Well, your brother hit you up too, eh?
Yeah, like all like our crew from home are like, fuck, how sick's that?
Yeah.
So like, be cool to go do like maybe one like before or after Crankworks.
Yeah.
Do Crankworks.
Well, I definitely am going to do Crankworks this year.
Yeah, I've been last 2 years in a row, so yeah, guess I'll go again.
Yeah, we're on for that.
Yeah.
I'm going to, I reckon we do the same thing, man. Like just make like dope videos. Cam will be over there. We'll hire Cam again and just put out like a bunch of cool shit.
So sick.
Because there's all those mountain bike boys that I've wanted to get on the podcast.
Yeah.
Just haven't been able to make it happen.
Crankworks is such a sick event too.
Well, we saw like the Crankworks, like where it all is because we did the luging Have you done the luges there?
No, but I've ridden at Crank.
Yeah, you've rode there, right?
Yeah, I've rode there. I've been like, you ride past the luges to get onto a track.
Yeah,
like literally,
yeah.
like on that road.
Dude, Pud fucking cartwheeled.
I know. Ben told me. Ben called me on Friday, and he was like, "Bro," he's like, "Pud cartwheel," but then he also smoked me.
Yeah, he smoked us in the last one. But he like, well, I get down, I come down the hill before everyone. I look back, and they're just fucking losing their mind, and like Pud's like looking at his hands and shit. I was like, oh no. But you fairly hook on those things.
Yeah, but
like
I've seen
some gnarly crashes.
so many crew really fuck themselves up on
I
the day.
bet,
I think Bilko might have like, they were there and he
doing
like
the Nitro Circus.
Yeah, they did, like Nitro all went there and a bunch of them crashed real bad. Like I can't remember whether it was Bilko or someone else, and they had like all the skin off one side of their body, like it was heavy.
Yeah, like I didn't have gloves on or anything. I took my moto helmet, like we all wore helmets, but that was it. I had like a Dixon flannel and nothing else.
That's like real coarse too, that shit, eh?
Yeah, it's just bitumen.
So heavy.
It's just full black bitumen, man. Like, and you don't think like, you're like, oh yeah, it's just going down a hill. But we were like proper sending it, like full on, like there was sheep stations. Like you actually probably could win a sheep station.
Potential actual winning of the sheep station. I was on a plane by that point on the way back. Actually, I probably would have been at home by the time you were doing that.
Did you sleep on the plane on the way back?
Yes.
You were cooked.
A lot.
Oh,
from the minute that I got on that to the minute that I got off, I sleep.
I had a bit of a weird thing with my flight. I had to come home earlier because they booked my flight for Tuesday, not Thursday. So I just fully missed my flight. No one picked up on it. And then you know how I had to get an extra bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Lucy, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be I'm gonna lose Wi-Fi. Are you able to call and see if we could organise another bag through the travel agent? Also, shout out to Sam for taking my gear over there for me.
Yeah, actually.
Fucking legend.
On the way over.
I was disorganised. I
had 3 arguments with 3 different people at Virgin because I was telling them, no, I'm supposed to get 3 bags. And she's like, no.
Nah, bruh.
Apparently I had to pay for that. But that's okay. It all comes out in the wash, doesn't it?
So we're going to set up a GoFundMe page.
Gypsy Travel
Trust. But yeah, so then we've so lucky that we needed that extra bag thing because I would have got to the airport with like no flight because I don't know how, but we booked it for Tuesday, not Thursday.
Sick.
So yeah, anyway,
China Air.
I know. So I ended up going back on Virgin.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I was
much better.
Kind of pumped on that, which I still haven't actually put my freaking flyers on for that yet. Which reminds me, send myself an email while you're emailing yourself.
I love it.
All right, well, yeah,
that's probably
a wrap on that. It's a little short little one.
Yeah.
But
short and sweet. We've got all the video to prove all the shit. So
yeah, I just wanted to do a little bit of a wrap up just to give, because we've just had so many messages of people asking about the tour and sort of how it runs and stuff. So just hopefully this has given people a little bit.
So give me a score out of 10 for the Ben Townley tour.
Out of 10, 340.
Same. 100% would go again.
Wait, I'm going to give it a 101 out of 10.
101 out of 10. Yep. Me too.
Ben Townley Tours gets 101 out of 10.
101%.
Yep.
Love that.
I think that he's learned his lesson with the Coke. Look, all right, here's my 2 complaints. Fuck this, I'm going in.
Go in on him. He expects it. He needs to be gone in on. Ben, this is a little message.
This is constructive criticism.
Just for you.
Lucy, I don't want you to take any of this on board if you listen. You've done nothing wrong.
This is not for Lucy.
This is not your fault, Lucy. This is Google. You also have no part in this.
No.
Maybe he did, actually.
Yeah, Google's road crew, so he
he's...
I'd say 75% Ben's fault.
You know, attitude reflects leadership, though, you know.
That's true.
When you're at the fucking top of that deck.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone underneath
Anyway,
you.
let him have it.
Like, it shouldn't be that hard. To just have maybe there's 6 of us on tour.
Not that many.
It's fuck all, really. 6 cold cans of Coke, so that when you're sitting down at Smoko, you're depleted, your blood sugar's a little bit low, you want a can of Coke. All right.
Where was the Coke?
Don't know. No Coke. Then,
so hang on. So on day 2, that was no Coke.
No. That was day 3. It was Perini's. There was no Coke. So it's obviously basically Ben being the like greedy dude that he is. Was just like, I'm just going to try and make one carton of Coke last this whole tour. Hasn't even looked. I just felt disrespected. That's really what it, you know what I mean?
And then what was the problem the day
So
after?
day 3, just spent. All I want is a can of Coke. I don't even drink Coke normally. Like, I wouldn't have had a can of Coke in fucking years before this.
But it was just more the fact
the
that
principle.
it was more the fact that it was there.
That's what I'm
to
saying.
start with.
Yeah. I got a taste, you know? I had a taste. They got me back. But yeah, so then day 3, no Cokes in the esky. Pretty livid. Feel like I could get over it, you know? I sort of said my piece. I said I really just wish we did have some Coke. Oh, it's 420. Well, day!
Tapuki Thunder.
Tapuki Thunder.
Anyway.
How good's that logo, you said?
So good.
Oh, I wonder if that's trademarked.
I don't know.
We should look that up. I want to do a Gypsy Tales Tapuki Thunder shirt.
We should. It's good.
I'm down. down.
Okay.
Anyway, so yeah, day 3, no Coke, all good, whatever. Cody Cooper comes to the rescue, gives me a Coke Zero, not the same,
But
but whatever. I'll let it slide. Like, constructive criticism. He hasn't fucked up anything on the tour thus far, so like, it's not that big a deal. Second day, he goes and gets another carton of Coke, stacks the esky / chili bin full of Cokes
yep, and waters.
and waters. Well done.
What's the problem?
Forgets the fucking ice.
Oh,
Like, is it that hard?
I don't know. I feel like I'd remember the ice.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So I just think it's selfish. I think he lost sight of who he was for a minute, and then he was running a tour company.
The best part was when you pulled him up on it and you could just see the disappointment
He was
in his
gutted,
eyes. He was
eh?
like, oh, fuck.
He was so
Dave's
gutted.
absolutely got me here.
So we called like a team meeting, and I just basically just sort of spoke for the group, really.
Outlined a few things.
And all the boys, fucking cheeky dogs too, they were like, oh no, it's not coming from us. When Ben was on the track throwing down fucking lap records, all the boys were off it, Ben. All right. I know that I was the one that voiced the opinion, but I can tell you now.
Do you feel like you voice your opinion much, or
A little bit I do.
Yeah.
I'm fine to be that guy. But that was there was one more thing that I didn't like on the tour that I wish Ben did differently. Fuck, I wish I could remember what it was.
what was it?
It was minor. But I want to blow him out for something else. Fuck, what was it?
I don't know. I can't remember anything.
There was something else.
Don't know.
I'm forgetting something.
Anyway, it was 101% good.
Yeah, it was. But the rate, regardless. I know what it was. Ben, I've got a real problem with your inability to purchase Spotify Premium.
If I have to listen to another ad on your Spotify, wow.
It's like 3 to 4 in a row. Like, there's less ads on Nova than Ben Townley's Spotify.
That's so true.
But he did get a kick out of Warehouse Beer Tunes.
He honestly,
I think everyone did, though.
That is the official soundtrack of the Ben Townley tour.
Yeah.
Is Warehouse Beer Tunes by Matty McAlpine
And
Jamie
Jamie
Whincup. So,
and that is available for download on Spotify. So
Yep,
if you have a
just search
Spotify account,
Warehouse Beer Tunes.
it's got a nice little logo.
It's got a good little logo. It's been
Curated
by young Matthew McAlpine and Jamie Whincup.
Yeah, that was the official soundtrack.
The official soundtrack.
The official anti-inflammatory of the trip was Tapuki Thunder.
Tapuki
If
Thunder.
anyone is in New Zealand,
Our CDB sponsor, Sam Walton.
So if anybody is interested when they get to New Zealand, just ask around for Tapuki Thunder. It's a bit of a local secret. I don't want to go too far into it. But yeah, look, maybe my
We don't want to dig a hole that we can't get out of, you know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, like fucking special week. One that I don't think I'll ever forget.
Never forget it. It was amazing. Anyone who likes riding dirt bikes and likes having good times, I would definitely recommend.
100% would smash. I would smash Ben Townley tours.
100%. 101%.
So yeah, the boys that were on the tour were rad. Walty for really bringing the vibe.
He brings the thunder, doesn't he?
In more ways than one.
He brings the thunder. More ways than one.
Yeah, 100%. Cody Cooper, he come out of, I don't know what the fuck he was doing that he thought was more important than hanging out with us. But I'm glad he made
He
the
told
right
me
call.
he had to get his clean up from the weekend, and I was like, well, you had all day. He goes, didn't get home till 9 o'clock. He was ropeable.
He was cooking it.
Anyway, whatever.
But I
He
mean,
turned up eventually.
If your bike's dirty, you just come and get it more dirty. Like, I didn't really see the big deal.
Or get Google to wash it for you.
That's true too.
He washes between motos.
Oh, dude. That was a crazy, like, and I'm not even exaggerating when I said I didn't put my bike on a stand even.
No, neither did I.
Like, I just literally got off, swung my leg over it.
Like, to be honest, for the first 2 days when I rode in and he was standing there ready to grab my bike, I felt
weird about it.
reasonably uncomfortable
felt weird
about
about
just
it.
not doing anything. I'm like, nah, I'll just handle this. He's like, no.
That was honestly like weird at the start. I was like, dude, you gotta let us do something. Like, it felt weird to just be that taken care of.
But
that's how they roll.
But great, that's their deal.
So what's the website? Actually, we should just give the website a quick shout out so people
Just hit back because it said it. I think it says bentownley.com.
Who needs to update your friggin' website, Ben? Spend 5 days ripping NZ's best MX traps with your mates on Yamahas. Perfect technique too, Ben. Just really unlocking those elbows.
To be honest, he probably could have had his finger on the brake or the clutch there.
Fuck no, that don't slow you down, mate. On your tippy toes, elbows unlocked, head over the bars, bloody textbook stuff. But yeah, so bentownley.com. He's got his tours, packages up there. Let him know Sam and Jay sent you. And you're probably just going to get fucking super roasted for it.
But that's all part of the fun.
It is all part of the fun. And just want to give a shout out to our mate Ryan, who we've got to dedicate this particular podcast to.
Definitely.
Ryan from Omen Printing unfortunately lost his fight with cancer this week.
Yeah. While we're in New Zealand.
While we're over there. So, super, super, super heavy. And we went to the funeral yesterday, and it was honestly, it was a pretty fucking, as far as funerals go, like to see
as good as a
funeral can be.
Yeah.
To see a guy that lived his life the way that he did. He charged hard with his business. He charged hard with his mates, and that's sort of, I feel like that's sort of what we do. Really, we
got to make the most of it while you're here.
Yeah. So, but yeah, just a shout out to Ryan and his whole crew at Omen Printing. Definitely, and his partner Rachel. We're thinking of you guys
for sure,
massively.
Definitely.
So sorry to end the podcast on a bit of a sad note for everyone, but special dude, really good friend of ours. He was one of Gypsy Tale's first sponsors as well, which is actually crazy to think. I thought about that yesterday during the service. I was like, he just fucking called me up and just said he wanted to like sponsor the podcast. Like 5 episodes in, so
kind of dude he is / was.
Yeah,
such a legend.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, everyone, thank you very much for listening. Thank you, Sam, for coming in on your lazy Sunday. Go to bed, you are flat. You are very flat today. Go to fucking sleep.
Sorry, man.
It's alright, I'm not mad at you. I just
spend all my energy on Ben Townley tours.
I just want the best for you.
Yeah. I love it.
I want you to get some rest.
Thank you. Alright, over and out. Goodbye. Thank you.
Cheers, guys. Love you all. Bye.